Welcome to Zacama. Hope you're excited. Hey, look at this matchup. We're going to keep on this one. Loving it. We have Gishath versus Zacama. The only way this would be better is if we were on the play. Man, I always get really excited about fun matches like this. So, pretty much, hopefully, as long as this is a good video, win or lose, I'm going to go and post this one up. But it's pretty good. As far as opening hand, we have Catacombs, we have Plateau, we do have Tithe. So, once our opponent makes a lane drop, we can actually lead off with, well, I'm trying to think how we want to sequence that one. If we go for Tithe, we have the one lane down. We can go for that next turn. If we actually, we draw into another fetch land. How do we want to sequence this? Let's go ahead and get down Burgeoning. I think I like that. Let's go and get the Catacombs down. Yeah, let's go and crack the Catacombs. Let's go ahead and grab a green-white source off this one. Let's go and grab Savannah. Let's go for Burgeoning. I was trying to think if we could go for Tithe. We get into spots where we can actually crack one of the fetch lands in response to something if our opponent makes the lane drop. So we could probably be able to do that next turn. Yeah, I think I like that. That way we can get a few more lanes in the hand, get down Mirari's Wake, and then kind of start going from there. But we're playing Zacama. Naya Dinosaurs versus Naya Dinosaurs. Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. Whenever Zacama enters the battlefield, if you cast it, untap all lanes that you control. Then for 3 mana, deals 3 damage to target creature. 3 mana, destroy target artifact or enchantment. 3 mana, you gain 3 life. Okay, let's go and put the Scalding Tarn into play. And then we're actually not going to crack it. We're going to wait until next turn, go for Tithe, and then we'll be able to get down Sterling Grove once we make the land drop. Okay, and then we're playing against Gishath, Sun's Avatar. Farseek? Sure. Trample, Vigilance, and Haste. Whenever Gishath, Sun's Avatar, deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library, put any number of dinosaur creature cards from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. All right. Yeah, man, I love fun matchups like this. Okay. So let's go and do this. We're going to hold priority on this one, because we do want to make the lane drop for the turn. Let's go and hold priority. We're going to crack the Scalding Tarn. Well, I guess technically it doesn't matter. We can still go for Tithe. Let's go and do it this way. Let's go for Tithe, because they still have more lands once they got down the Farseek. I was thinking, I didn't realize taking Farseek into account. So we're going to go for Tithe, and they do control more lanes than we do. But let's say they hadn't gone for Farseek, even though we both have 2 lanes on the battlefield. What you can do is you can crack Scalding Tarn, hold priority, and with that trigger on the stack to search, you can go for, you'll technically only have 1 lane on the battlefield. That's what I was going to go for, but I forgot they had Farseek. Okay, and we're looking at getting down Unbridled Growth. I think that would be good, or we can go for Sterling Grove. Let's go and get down the Temple Garden. We have a red-white source. Yeah, we'll go and do that. That's going to be 1, 2, and then we'll go and grab the Sacred Foundry, put those into the hand. Let's go ahead and get down the Temple Garden. Yes, we're going to pay 2 life. Let's go ahead and crack that. Let's go crack the Scalding Tarn. We're going to get down Sterling Grove, and we'll go for Unbridled Growth next turn. Yeah, I like that. Grab the Taiga. Let's go for Sterling Grove. That's going to be white and then green. And then we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. So, hopefully, opponent makes a land drop next turn. We'll be online for getting down Sacred Foundry. Then we go for the Unbridled Growth. And actually, if our opponent does make the land drop, we'll be online for Mirari's Wake the following turn. And then we can actually get down Zacama. So, kind of force our opponent to have some sort of answer. And in this particular matchup, since we're going big dinosaurs versus big dinosaurs, we do have Path to Exile in the hand, which is very nice. I will take that. Let's go put the Sacred Foundry into play tap. Not going to pay 2, no. If they want to get something down, they can definitely go for that. But with Mirari's Way, whenever you tap a lane for mana, basically you double our mana up. So we'll be online pretty quick for Zacama. In fact, the following turn. And that's going to count only for us. It's not going to be a global enchantment on that one. Okay, opponent's going to go for Nature's Lore. We've got some good ramp going. I'm digging this. It's always kind of like I play Vengevine in Modern a lot. I haven't in a while, but I enjoy playing it. Mary's Guile. Let's go ahead and get the Plateau down. Yeah, I think I like going. Let's go for Mirari's Wake. Let's go for it. Let's go for Mirari's Wake. That's going to be green and then white. 1, 2, 3. We have no more lane drops to make, but Mirari's Wake's going to double our mana up. So that'll be pretty good. And then we also have Sterling Grove to go for, sacrifice it, and we can search our library for an enchantment card. So if we want to grab something for Zacama, whether it be Xenaghost or something like that, we can kind of get that going. But yeah, so I play Vengevine in Modern, and it's always like, when you play like a graveyard style deck, you know, before what I would consider a dredge is now in Modern, the only really dredge deck in Modern was Vengevine. And so you really wouldn't see it that often. It's really just kind of something that would just hang out in the shadows. You needed to know of it, and you just probably wouldn't have a lot of experience against it. So when you'd play against people, they would they'd have you. I mean, opponent's going to good game on this one. I don't think it's a good game just yet. We got Zacama coming down. We'll see. But yeah, so it's kind of like you can catch people off guard with that. No more lanes. I mean, because really I don't think it's technically a game over yet. We're going to have an untapped step, but we're just looking at Miri's Guile. Okay. Shout out to our opponent for playing it out. I do appreciate that. Anyway, so with Vengevine, basically you play against people you have to know against it. But when you have the Vengevine versus Vengevine matchup, you're always kind of like, all right. All right, let's go. Let's have some fun. And it's busted just milling and going for stuff like that. Okay, now when we do cast Zacama, we're going to be able to untap with a bunch of mana. Really, we're only looking at Unbridled Growth and Miri's Guile, which is really not that much. We can sacrifice something with Sterling Grove and kind of go for that. We'll see exactly how we want to sequence it, though. Draw into the Enchantress. Let's go ahead and go green. Let's go white. Let's go double red. Let's go for Zacama. It's going to be red and then red. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's go green, let's go white, let's go red, let's go green. We got way more green in there. We have a little bit extra green left over. Let's go for Zacama. It's going to be 1, 2, and we'll fill in the rest with this. All right, we're going to get that untapped step off of Zacama. Untap all of our lanes that we control. Let's go ahead and get the Enchantress down. That way we can start getting some of these down, get a little bit extra value out of that. So it's basically just a 10-10 at this point right now. That's going to be green, double green. Get down the Verduin Enchantress. Let's go and go for Miri's Guile. It's going to be 1, 2. I'm going to draw an additional card. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Draw into Abundant Growth. Let's go ahead and get the Abundant Growth down on... Just put it on... Actually, we'll put it on Savannah at this point right now. Draw an additional card. Ooh, there we go. Drawn to Rancor. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go and tap and add double green to the mana pool. I'm going to draw an additional card off that Abundant Growth. And when you get Abundant Growth, oh, it feels good. Let's go and add green. Make sure we did that correctly. Add any color. Let's go Rancor on Zacama. We get +2, so we're looking at a 12-10 at this point right now. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Snake Umbra. Okay. Let's go and put the Totem Armor on there. Oh, yes. This is nasty. Love it. Okay. Draw into another lane. Draw into Flooded Strand. Okay. And then anything else. I think that's... that lane could produce. All right, so we're going to go and get the flesh. All right, opponent finally scoops it up. So we got the Snake Umbra on there. Technically, it's not over yet. And, our opponent didn't have any sort of, apparently they didn't have spot removal because they didn't kind of stick it out. But you can see how quick it is. Using something like Mirari's Awakening, you can really pump out a quick little game. And then using stuff like Snake Umbra works really well with the Enchantress, which allows us to, basically, we can get down Totem Armor. Gives it that nice little +1 bonus, and we have to worry about any sort of destruction spell and keep the kind of card draw flowing. But you can see how explosive it is when we get down Zacama, have that untapped step, start casting some of those enchantments, and really start going from there. And in fact, we still had Sterling Grove too, so we could have searched our library for something like Xenagos that would have given it haste, and that would actually be one of the best lines to go for. But I kind of wanted to cycle through there. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.